JavaScript, there are three type of scope. First one is block scope, second is function scope, third one is global scope. So, what is block scope? So, as we know in ES6, there are uh, two types of keywords which were introduced, which are let and const. So, these let and const are generally block scope. So, what this means is, suppose if we define anything uh, within the this curly braces, this curly braces represents the block scope, and anything outside, uh, that means if x we have defined inside these curly braces, outside these curly braces the x um, will be will not be defined. Only if we want to use the get the value of x, then we have to uh, get it from inside this curly braces only. So same was the thing with the const keyword, and now we have a where keyword in JavaScript, which is not a block scope. That simply means that if we are declaring where inside the curly braces, then if we want to get the value of x outside the curly braces also, then it will give us x equal to 2. So this is the meaning of block scope. That means uh, starting of the block to the end of the block. Then there is a local scope. Local scope means, suppose if there is a function, if any variable is defined inside the function, it becomes local to the function. See, simply in this example, if you are declaring car name inside this function, then outside this function it will not be uh, used. It cannot be used. It can only be used inside the function. Where local variables have function scope, they can only be accessed from within the function. Then there is a function scope. Function scope means inside the function only. These variables are not cannot be used outside the function. So suppose with the where, with the let and const, all the three, we are having this function scope. Then global JavaScript variables. Global JavaScript variables simply means if anything is declared outside the function, then it becomes global. See, in this example, we are declaring car name Volvo outside the function. So that means it becomes global. It can also be used inside the function, and it can also be used outside the function. So this particular thing is global scope. So with the where, let and const, all these variables, all these keywords, we get this global scope. So this was the criteria of scope in JavaScript. So basically there are three type of scopes: block scope, function scope, and global scope.